Yeah, because I'm going to be drawing. Yeah. Okay. It's okay, Terry. Good enough. Okay. Okay. Got lights. Okay. We should be recording. So hopefully you guys will be reviewing this. My name is Vincent Cheng, and I'm the so-called Facebook marketing guy, or we call social media guy, or online marketing guy lah. I'm also the founder of Malaysian Business Network, which is about 20,000 members right now. Okay, on Facebook. I'm just going to do a quick introduction over the internet, and you guys will be able to do this as well when you have mastered the skills as well. Cool? Just say yes. I need some friends here. Yes?
Yes!
Thank you very much. Okay, right. So what I mean by 20,000 is this is Facebook. You guys using Unify here, is it? Unify or Streamix, but it's quite fast. Okay, right. So that's about 20,000 members. Okay, and I'm the founder of Malaysian Business Network. Plus, who am I? Before you guys want to listen to me, of course, you guys want to know who am I before you simply let me con you guys. Am I correct? Okay. My jokes are not hitting you guys, huh? Okay. I want to be a friend here. Okay. Okay. So this is me. I'm from Javins. My company name is called Javins. I've got close to about 14,000 followings to my personal fan page on online marketing strategies. So hopefully that is a bit enough to convince you guys to give me your time for the next 1 hour. Is that cool?
Cool.
Is that cool?
Cool.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's have some fun. Don't see me as somebody on Cloud9 or anything. I'm just another human being, and I work from home. I'm an independent consultant. Okay, some of my clients are Institute of Marketing Malaysia, Branding Association of Malaysia, MPH Bookstores, MCAIT Resource Center. Okay, I've worked with these people before. They're not my clients. I partner with them, and I consult small, medium businesses on online marketing. Okay, so that's my job lah. So I was invited by Alex and Terry to come and share a little bit of insight on what online marketing can do for your real estate business. For information also, I was just being endorsed to be the associate trainer for Malaysian Institute of Estate Agents after going through some round of discussion with the council members. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so and today's session is free, totally free. No need money one except for your time and your parking and your toll. Okay, so take me as a friend because I want more friends. If I don't want more friends, I would charge for this session. Okay. I want to get to know more people, and maybe you want to ask, Vincent, why are you in this real estate niche now that you have been consulting online marketing to the small medium businesses? To date, I've consulted close to 1,000 small business owners, and for the past 7 years, I've run close to about, I think, 100, 200 workshops in the past 2-3 years of my workshop business. Okay, so why, Vincent, would you want to come into real estate? Because I'm 33 years old. I just sold my first house and I found out it's very lucrative. And I heard many rich men start off being rich by using true real estate. Not stocks, not any other investment instrument, but real estate. And real estate can see, can touch. Others cannot touch. So I want to have something that can touch and then own. Then it's like, wow, I have this many houses and all these things so that my wife will love me more. Okay, thank you. Okay, so so I shifted my focus towards the real estate section rather than just focus on the small. I still do the small business owners, any other field, but I think real estate is a very exciting field. So that's why I'm here. Okay, so thank you for that welcome. All right. So let's begin. So my hindsight and my little experience on real estate tells me that real estate negotiators' business made simple is this. I don't know. You may want to correct me if I'm wrong after the presentation. I hope you guys will ask questions after the presentation so I can go faster. Is that cool? You can say yes, cool, and all these things, but just don't say suddenly you raise up your hands and then disrupt the entire presentation. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go with the flow. Then after that, we end the presentation. I can stop that video and become more informal with you guys. Okay, then we can. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong later. The negotiators business is about acquiring listing, marketing the listing, and building networks. Of course, you have in between. You need to follow up with clients, follow up with your existing networks to hopefully they will give the listing to you. In Chinese, I have heard some of my friends telling me this, I don't know, Cantonese, Leo formal. That's the lingo in the real estate business. Okay, so then well for, so you all do something like what, co-agency. Okay, I'm forbidden to say the word co-broke because Alex has taught me in the real estate negotiators course in MIEA, co-broke is a dirty word now. At least in Malaysia, okay? We call it co-agency, more class a bit. Okay, so I have interviewed and also checked with some real estate negotiators, and I think this is the main three things which you guys have to do. Main three lah. Of course, you guys have to do other things as well. Acquire the listing, market the listing, and then build networks to have a continuous, sustainable real estate business. Correct? Okay, let's move on. For the real estate agents, business made simple. Agents means agency owners, the ones who have went through the 5-year diploma thing, and then after that get the agency license and then start an agency. It's three things which I noticed. Agencies, you recruit negotiators, you manage and support negotiators, and you acquire and market exclusive property developments, like get an exclusive condominium launch project and then you let the negotiators help to market it. Okay, which is a bigger scale of things in terms of the real estate business. It may be more than this, but this is my limited view of the real estate business from an agency's point of view. Okay, so correct me after the presentation. Okay, cool?
Cool.
Right. Cool?
Cool.
Right. Okay. Okay, then I studied as a seller when I was selling my property. Okay, what came to my mind was only three things. When you want to sell my property, these are the three top things which I asked. What are your strategies for marketing my property? Because if you want to get exclusive for me, you need to tell me how well you market my property and how fast you can sell it so that I can make the capital gain. Correct, no? Or rental, right? So the next one is, okay, now you have a strategy, but do you have the social following or not? How many people follow you and how big is your network, right? Naturally, as a seller, I would think about this. If I want to give this guy exclusive or anything, I got to know how big is this guy? How well can he sell it? You can give me strategy, but without a social following, you are not network connected, then basically my house also cannot sell. Right? Okay. So the third one is, who follows you and how engaged are they? Even if you may have a network, how credible are you within your network? Are they saying bad things about you or good things about you? When you say something, would they listen or they just say, okay, you may have 1,000 business cards in your Rolodex now, but not necessarily all of them are your friends. Some may be your enemies already. Right? Okay, so what I'm saying is these three things are what a seller think about when they want to sell properties. Coming from me as a person, because I just sold my townhouse in Cheras and shifted back to live with my mother because of she's recovering from breast cancer and also high blood pressure and also recently being diagnosed with panic attack disorder. So I have to stay home and bring my kids and my wife back to the double-story house in Cheras. Okay, right. So I stumbled upon this also because of coincidence in some ways, because of my mother's condition, so I have to sell the property, and through that I began to attend a 2-day course in real estate negotiators course in MIEA just to understand how the entire process works. Because as a young man, normally they don't really care about selling properties, but they care about looking good, driving Ferraris, and having a lot of girls, right? So I'm 33 already, I'm married, so I think it's about time for me to settle down and say, okay, how does this property thing works? Plus, I have to shift back to my mother's place to take care of her, right? So that's how I stumbled upon and said, I need to get into this business to understand further as well, okay? So these are the three things which a seller would think about. You can correct me if I'm wrong. You may have more reasons or you may have more thoughts about how a seller thinks. Later you can share with me because you guys are more experienced than me in this area. I'm here to share about the online methods. The offline, I know nuts. Okay, I know not enough to counsel you on that. Okay, right. So next, for negotiators, how do you utilize online to increase your business? Right? You can use social media to manage time and appointments and communications. Social media means online platforms for free you can use to manage your appointments and your communications with your networks. Right? 3 things you guys do, acquire listing, market listing, and build networks. Okay? You can use the social media platform to manage your time with your clients, your house booking and everything. Okay? Not necessarily managing it totally online. What I'm saying is it can help you manage your time better online, but you still need to meet the client offline in that house when you are selling it. I'm not taking away the offline thing, because I know when somebody wants to sell the house or buy a house, they want to see it. No matter how many videos you put online, I don't trust it enough. I want to touch it. Okay? So I'm saying using this social media or online platforms to manage your time. That's one way you can do it. You can also do personal branding and build your networks online. Okay? Later, I can share with you how do I do business today, and hopefully you may want to copy some of this. Every morning I wake up at 8:30. I will be working by 9:30, after doing my Christian devotion. 9:30, I on the Facebook, and all my business partners is on Facebook already and on Skype, and we are ready to talk business. Okay, I have closed many deals online like that. It is possible, but after trust is built over time, once you have built your credibility. I'll share with you how to do that, okay, in some ways, okay. Use online to acquire and market listing. You can also use platforms online to acquire listings if you have credibility enough online. Okay, means if you have built, let me just give you an example. Let's say this fan page, Vincent Cheng, 14,000 fans, real estate specialist. Would you at least believe him a little bit? 14,000 fans, let's say. And he posts a lot of good tips about real estate, let's say. Do you think you can trust him with your listing? Because he may not want to screw up purely because of one thing. He also needs to jaga his name. Am I correct? So, you guys getting this? You can build credibility online. Okay, once you build the credibility online, the listings can be acquired and marketed. Because you have a network of people to sell to. I'm just giving you a simple example. This is also a form of personal branding. You brand yourself, let's say you are like Damansara, you are the best farmer and the guy who covers the area. And you have a following, and your tips is about Damansara all the way. Tips I'm not asking you to post your listing there so that other people can jury. No, I'm not asking you to do that. I'm saying like build your credibility online first. I took 2 years to build this name 14,000. Okay, in the small business industry, okay, I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a consultant on online marketing. If you're a celebrity, it's easy for you to get a lot of likes. Okay, but I'm not a celebrity. I'm just establishing my name. By this number alone, it actually gives you somewhat like a resume. A resume that you can tell people you can trust me. You can trust me when you talk about online marketing. You can trust me, let's say, you can trust me about real estate. Of course, you need to be credible. Don't simply spam links or other things which is not relevant here. Then people also don't like you. How many fans also no point. People will run away because you spam them. Give them tips on how to buy property. Give them tips on what is happening in Damansara. Let's say you are covering Damansara. Things like that. After you have built the credibility, then you gain a following, you gain credibility, you can acquire the listing, and also you can market the listing back here. Of course, you don't tell them where is the house. Ask them to contact you. Right? So this is one way of doing personal branding and building your network and acquiring the listing. Okay, coming back. So like I said, let me finish the presentation in a matter of 20 more minutes. Then we can move on to question and answers. Then we can stop the video and I can take off this quote which is kind of hot. Okay, for the sake of the video and the YouTube which you guys can review later. Right, so continuing. For negotiators, you can use social media or online platforms like Facebook to first manage your time, build your personal branding and acquire networks. Then after that, acquire the market and acquire the listing and market the listing. So that's for negotiators. Okay. How about agents? Agents means the licensed guys Okay, the people with the ability to become a principal and start a real estate agency. You can use social media to position agency for recruitment. Like I shared before this, you guys as agents, I don't know who are agents here and who are negotiators here. I don't need to know. You guys know yourself. Pick up the tips. You're supposed to recruit more negotiators, right? You're supposed to manage and support negotiators. You're supposed to acquire and market exclusive property developments. Okay? So how do you use social media or online marketing platforms or online platforms like Facebook to run your agency business? If you have branded your agency enough online, you can recruit people or not? Yes. Okay. You can also when you understand how online works, can you assist and manage and support negotiators from afar? Yes. Yes. Huh? When you have built your online branding, can you acquire projects and development for marketing? Because let's say, ABC Realtors very good. Online people are talking about your branding. Okay, that you have a positive word of mouth on Facebook. Can you use it to? And when the property developers hear about your name, they also want to give you the project to market for you, for them, right? Okay, so same thing. Real estate agents can use social media to position and brand the agency for recruitment, brand the agency to acquire projects, and understand how online can assist in managing and supporting negotiators. Okay, about 2-3 months ago, I spoke to one of the agency and principal. I told him, why don't you use Facebook and start a Facebook group where all your negotiators are there, and then you all can co-agency inside the Facebook group. Simple things like that, because everybody log into Facebook practically at least one time a day. 80% of the people out there, I would say. Later you understand why you should jump in and use it to support your business. It won't take away your business. It may not be the bulk of your business, but it will enhance your business. It will never take up your offline appointments with people. The offline, seeing the house, all those things you still need to do. Okay? But this is to support whatever areas to enhance it. Okay? Don't see me as a guy who said, Vincent, online doesn't work. What? Online does work on other areas, but not necessarily the way you want it to be. But it will still help you. Okay? Cool? Can I continue? Yes? Yes. Okay, cool. Right. So some of you may be of a different generation that think this online thing doesn't work. I am 45 to 63 years old already. I'm a baby boomer. When I born, it's all about relationship. I got to meet people, then only people will trust. Okay? So I'm fine with that, because this generation has been created or been taught like that since young. Because you guys just survived the World War II together with your parents, which are the builders. Okay? So life is hard, and everything you think about is scars, and it's about trust. I got to meet this guy, and only I will trust you. I'm fine with that. Fast forward a bit to Gen X. Between the younger ones and the older ones, they begin to grow up together with the internet. Okay? They begin to trust the internet as a communication tool, but not super trusted yet. Fast forward a bit, the Generation Y, the most rebellious generation at this point in time, including me. I'm born in 1978. Okay, I'm 33 years old now. I'm the last of the Mohicans. Okay? This guy said, online enough I see the video, the house look nice, I just visit one time, buy lah. I got money, because my parents got FD, which I inherit . Correct? Ugly truth, but it's the truth. Okay? They got money. So to market to the Generation Y, which may or may not have money, well, of course we are looking for those with money to buy a property lah. Okay? It requires a different kind of structure. Agreed? Yes? Yes, huh? Yes. Not totally different, but I think you need to include online components to attract these people. The reason why this slide is still here also is for the agency. Just now I was talking about negotiators. Agency, the next generation of negotiators is going to be a Generation Y or not? This will pass on, correct? I'm not saying now, but if you want to attract these people, you got to use another method. Correct? Don't talk about this. Don't talk about this. This is too young to be a negotiator. Gen Z. After that, I think Gen A. I don't know. Don't ask me about that. Okay? What I'm saying is, if you have certain mindsets about online, which is already fixed, you may want to open it and crumble it all down and begin to embrace the change. Wow, I speak like Obama. Okay. But if you still go ahead and say, no lah, Vincent, this online forever cannot work. I also cannot help you lah. Then, you also cannot help yourself. You see, you resist the change, ma. Correct? So it's about time we learn. Don't say no first, but progressive lah. Learn and change lah. Yeah, actually, one of the presentation which I made, one of the participants last time, he came to me. She's a baby boomer. She told me this, Vincent. Actually, this is not new, because you all have been a Generation Y before to your parents also. There was once you guys were rebellious. When you're 20s, when you were a teenager, your hormones are like flying, So it's nothing. Just that the Generation Y has the privilege to have the internet to express even further, and that they have the luxury to get more information before they even talk to an older experienced person. They said, I can Google this thing and I can tell you back the experience. You don't need to tell me your experience. That's why they seem rebellious. They may not have the experience, they can Google it, but not necessarily they have the, the integration of that experience. Okay? So some of these mutated Generation Y, good luck to them. But those who embrace and still respect the elders while managing and compromise, and while the older people can manage that ego, like I have experienced, but at least level it, become friends with the Generation Y, will be the next generation successful businesses. Because we depend on these guys also. Right? Right? So we have to learn how to balance up. The Gen Y need to learn how to respect, but the baby boomer needs to learn how to listen. Once that happens, you see a thriving company. I have consulted a multinational company CEO who actually said, hey, my son wake up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. What is he doing? Always on the internet. Then when I consulted the mother came and told me, hey, Vincent, can you help us? Because my father, my husband, which is the father, and my kid cannot see eye to eye. Then when I asked, okay, sir, why is this so? He told me, my time, we work from 8 o'clock in the morning, My son work at 11 o'clock at night till 2 o'clock in the morning, I don't even have time to see him in lunch. Breakfast, don't even sit at the same table. You see, the son is a very successful web developer company owner.
Yeah.
No, at that time. Yeah. Right?
How old was he?
18, 20.
Okay.
The point is, I'm trying to make here is, expand the mind. Embrace the culture. Do not judge too soon. Then I told them, very simple, uncle, you just have to see that his line of business and today things have changed. But your son is successful, In his own way, in the things he liked to do, not in your rules, but in his rules today. So just accept that and love him back and talk back to him. They came back together, became friends again. Now they eat lunch together. Breakfast not together. Okay? So embrace it. If not, this either will kill or make you. Right? They are not a liability. If you harness them, it's an asset. If you resent and you kill them, they are a liability. Okay? Same thing it's Sun Tzu's Art of War or Tai Chi Master whatever. Okay? Think. Negotiators could be from Generation Y. Learn how to deal with these guys. Okay? If you're an agency. How about buyers who are Generation Y? I got money, my papa, mama got a lot of FD. They passed on already. Now I got a lot of money. I want to buy property. So can you say, I don't want to do this business because they are rebellious? Cannot, right? Cannot, right? I will still have to learn how to manage these guys. So it's still relevant, this slide, I would say, in that context. Yeah. Just don't resent them straight away. Okay. So can I continue finishing so that we can do FAQ later? Okay, cool. Right.